The global economic crisis has changed the world of work. High unemployment rates and a lack of skills meet sometimes in the same country or region. Smart technologies is at the same time shrinking down country borders and asking for a faster pace of change in the demand and supply of international labour force. There are a number of further challenges to tackle.
We're looking at things on the supply side, such as the change in demographics. In many countries, there is an aging workforce, and coupled with that, we have many older workers who want to remain economically active, and this has implications on the need for them to upgrade their skills and the importance of lifelong learning. In other countries, we have a large population of young people, which is increasing every year as they exit the educational system and want to enter the labour market. And again, that has an impact on the types of skills that they would be getting in the educational system, and also skills that help them make the transition from school to work.
In spite of the global need for mobility of skills, both across country borders and educational borders, the overall mobility of workers is hardly reaching 4% in the world. Also, in Europe, where free movement and regulated recognition of degrees makes mobility easier, occupational changes remain a rather exceptional turn in careers.
It
is not only a cultural added value. You also need to widen your skill scope in the new country. Otherwise, you do not have a chance to do a good job. This will, of course, improve your future perspectives on any labour market. The World Association of Public Employment Services, together with the German Public Employment Service, Bundesagentur für Arbeit, gathered in Bonn to discuss what public employment services do and should do more in order to facilitate skills mobility, ensuring transparency of skills on the labour market, for example, being a key issue. Which skills does the corporate world need? And which talents do job seekers offer? In order to make these two things transparent for everyone, we need a public provider like the Bundesagentur. Public employment services have further steps to go to help skills being mobile. Training of job seekers is a core task to keep skills up to date. This refers to all levels of qualification, also to less skilled workers. The Argentine Employment Service has a decentralized structure close to the customer. We upskill unemployed people linked to specific occupational programs, but also those who would like to increase their employability in general. When it comes to labour migration, public employment services deal with questions all along the mobility process. That is the preparation of the mobile worker, the know before you go strategy. Then public employment services can help to find a job in the new country, and they should also keep an eye on the returning, or on what happens if the migrant does not return.
Practically in Moldova, every family has a relative or a member of the family that is migrated abroad. And according to the statistics, men are mostly migrating in the construction sectors in Russia, and women are migrating to European Union for the domestic help. And we can speak here also about this brain drain phenomenon.
To ensure a constructive migration of skills, proactivity and long-term approaches are needed. An exchange of good practices between public employment services and with the experiences of the private world can help.
How the corporates deal with it is by employing expatriates where they really need those skills, mentorship programs, through exchange programs, and then they also do training and development. And some companies have some trainings like the Kenya Airways. They train their own staff, and then they send out their staff to other branches to gain skills.
The World Association of Public Employment Services opens the floor for further discussion on global labour migration to encourage their members, 87 public employment services around the world, to help employers and job seekers turn migration into an enriching experience. Everything I have discovered in Germany is very positive for me. What I take away from this experience is the language and the opportunity to exchange with people coming from other countries. New views and visions. Our next event on labour migration will take place in October, the Dominican Republic. The World Association of Public Employment Services will be happy to welcome your organisation. Check further details on our website.